I'm in danger.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it would appear that Elon has revealed yet another, I guess you would call it shenanigan, or shenanigan adjacent issue with Twitter, in particular deboosting replies. That is, you, the general users, likelihood to be seen on the platform, as well as having just a bizarre back and forth all weekend, whether it was with satirical site Hard Drive, which often is funny in my opinion. I don't have anything against them. Of course, they're run by left-wing ideologues just like The Onion, but that doesn't mean they can't have moments of being funny. But also then the creator of Dogecoin, the co-creator of Dogecoin, calls Elon a grifter. I'm not sure. I would assume that that word has changed its definition. As somebody who literally owns a Tesla and is using Starlink internet, I'm not sure exactly what his grift is. If his grift is providing high-speed internet to tens of millions of people who didn't have access to it before, okay, but he is doing that. Is it that you don't like Teslas? Okay, they're not for everybody. I don't think they're going to save the planet. I just think they're fun to drive. But that's also a real thing that exists. So it's a bizarre thing. And then he calls out CEO Parag Agrawal publicly again in terms of this shenanigans. And it should be interesting to see just how this all plays out after a really quick word from this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's operations center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. Now, in a bizarre, weird, hit piece of palooza over the weekend, the Australian Dogecoin co-creator, Jackson Palmer, has denounced crypto as inherently right-wing, hyper-capitalistic technology. In a rare interview, he talks about Cameron Wilson, about crypto skepticism, Elon, and more. Parentheses, free to read. You see, Elon replies directly saying, "You falsely claimed your lame snippet of Python will get rid of bots. Okay, buddy, then share it with the world." This among a wide variety of other bizarre statements that were made. You see, Dogecoin co-creator slams Elon Musk, calls him a grifter who can't code. The meaning of grifter, according to Cambridge Dictionary, is someone who gets money dishonestly by tricking people. Again, I ask, what exactly was the trick about Starlink internet? What was the trick about Tesla? What's the trick about SpaceX? What's the trick about solar roofs? Is it, now you could argue, and I would say this is a very fair criticism, that FSD, full self-driving, was way overpromised and underdelivered. And I don't think we'll ever see full self-driving at a level that was kind of sold to most Tesla owners early on. But Tesla owners know this. We know. I didn't even pay for it on the new version. I don't use it. I don't like to use it. I don't like to, I get it. I have friends that drive long distances and they love it especially for heavy traffic scenarios. but I like to be in control, so I don't use it anyway. That wasn't why I bought it, but you could make an argument about that. Again, in what way? Now, without mincing words, Palmer goes full on saying Elon was and will always be a grifter, but the world loves grifters. They love the idea that they may also be a billionaire one day, and that's the dream he's selling. I don't think he's selling the dream of becoming a billionaire. Again, I don't know a single person who, and also, by the way, I don't know a single person who dreams of being a billionaire. Do you? $1 billion is something even I can't fathom. $1 million is more money than all of us will most likely ever have in the bank. So why would people be dreaming of being billionaires? And the fact that he doesn't know coding, again, don't care. Nobody cares. You see Jackson. I wonder if Elon replied directly to him. Probably not. I'm going to guess he's probably, let's see. Jackson Palmer, hoping probably, let's see, using Twitter to limit replies. Living rent-free in a billionaire's head. I don't think you're living rent-free there. You literally insulted him directly and by name. And so because of the fact that he replied to you, you're living rent-free in his head. I mean, this guy just a petulant child. Not that Elon can't act like that sometimes. But also, Elon Musk claims something very strange is happening in his Twitter feed, and I will tell you that both of my video editors were able to reproduce this, so I can say, pretty confidently that he's right. Is there a glitch in the Twitter matrix? Rabble-rousing SpaceX boss Elon Musk claimed that something very strange is going down on his Twitter feed after his older tweets failed to load. The alleged bug was brought to light Tuesday morning by Tesla superfan Stephen Mark Ryan, triple firsty. Hey Elon, Twitter's effing you, the sharp-eyed watchdog wrote. Dear everyone, scroll down on Elon's tweets and replies and tell me, do they stop loading? I can tell you, yes, they do. Ryan even made a Patreon video detailing the alleged digital disappearing act, along with a Twitter poll in which 80% of the respondents claim that Musk's tweets did stop loading after a short scroll. Twitter reps have yet to respond to the post request. Well, Elon replies and says, very strange indeed. Needless to say, the centibillionaire was flummoxed by the purported glitch. Very strange indeed, the social media Samaritan's warning. Indeed, after pursuing the car magnate's Twitter, the post itself also confirmed at the time of writing this feed does not display any replies that are older than 17 hours, and the earliest tweets only showed up after adjusting the settings to display, quote, only public tweets. It's unclear what caused his tweets to disappear into the virtual void. However, Ryan claimed that the incident was deliberate and indicative of Twitter's lack of transparency. Twitter screws users without consent and doesn't tell anyone what they've done. Users have no recourse, and most never even know they are or are still being screwed over. Not cool. Musk ally added in the follow-up post, hoping soon after this tweet thread is posted, the quote bug is fixed, but I'm not counting on it. Well, this is exactly why I still use all my alt tech. It takes a lot to post to Truth Social and Getter and Gab and Minds. But I do. Because just because Elon has agreed to purchase Twitter, it doesn't mean that anything's going to get fixed. And on top of that, he even calls out Parag Agrawal by saying here, somebody at Twitter took advantage of their power in which they should not have and took it upon themselves to, quote, stick it to Elon and limit his influence. This will get to the higher-ups and will be fixed for optics during the deal, but has likely been the modus operandi to this point. Now, they don't have any proof of this. It's just a claim, to which Elon replies, what's going on, Parag? Then you see, Elon, from your account, are you able to scroll through your Twitter replies and be able to see tweets/replies which you made earlier than 2 days ago? He writes checking, and he says yes. There's an automatic deboost to replies below Elon tweets against spam and other malicious activity. The problem is rather than deboost spammers, they are penalizing normal users. Well, Elon gets a lot of like crypto scam people replying to him all the time. I don't know that Parag is going to be saying anything publicly. He hasn't really tweeted, let's see, since May 22nd. I guess he did kind of tweet some things then. I don't think that Parag is probably going to be communicating with Elon anymore on Twitter as they try to kind of force this deal through. Over the weekend, he also got into this weird kind of back and forth with Hard Drive Magazine because he stole a meme. Look, memes are for everyone. Everybody steals memes, but they did point out, hey, I'll give you a horse if you stop cropping our name off of our articles. This was, whatever. And you see Jeremy Kaplowitz, right? Is posting Hard Drive Magazine articles without credit the worst thing that Elon Musk has done? Not even close. But is it fun that we probably made the richest man on earth feel a little bit bad today? A little bit. Again, so you kind of get the idea that, okay, Hard Drive Magazine, writes these like disparaging articles about Elon because they had like this article that was like, Elon goes to Mars because everyone hates him on Earth, which is, of course, not true. I don't really care about this. This is probably not a great look for Elon. Probably shouldn't be spending time arguing with satirical websites on Twitter. This is a big moment for them, though. They'll get to write a bunch more articles about it. I don't really care that he took a meme and didn't credit them. But what I care more about is what's going on with Twitter and what exactly are they doing behind the scenes that we're about to find out if this purchase actually goes through. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.